So with that, I'm going to collect my things. I'm going to load them into my car. And I hope to see some of you soon.
Good morning, good evening to all of you guys. How are you doing today? Um, yeah, so I have this sad story which makes me feel really sad. Last week, I made a video about Project Veritas putting out a statement that they didn't fire James O'Keefe, that was just a lie. James O'Keefe announces his resignation, but I don't think if he willingly did that. They forced him to because he picked up Randers to be his employees. And now these employees are the ones now getting rid of him. He founded Project Veritas. He was a young dude when he founded Project Veritas, and these people pretended to be his friends, backstabbed him, and now are taking his company away from him. They, the employees, those people who got to be his employees or whatever, they became the board members. I don't know how this works. I don't know why if I created a company, I get to be fired and the MFers who came to work for me gets to own my company. I just don't know how these things work. But yeah, it really pisses me off because it's just not fair. It's so unfair, and I hope so many people unfollow them. I hope that people, and I have unsubscribed Project Veritas on YouTube. I have unfollowed Project Veritas on Twitter, and I hope they lose as many as 1 million followers today or this week. I hope so. And so let's just watch this video. Yeah, I feel really sad. And thank you guys for watching as usual.
There were tactical disagreements about the boldness of approaches soliciting donations. I was told, and I'm paraphrasing, by asking for X dollars right now, you will prevent 10X dollars down the road. That advice ran contrary to everything I knew to be true in my 13 years of fundraising. But that conflict was even more fundamental and essentially boiled down to this. And my vision, I'm going to paraphrase Howard Rourke, the architect, quote, I don't build in order to have donors. I have donors in order to build. That's what I believed, and I felt like we had a conflict of visions. We measure our success in terms of what we produce, not just in terms of our wallets. That was a pretty fundamental conflict, I felt. The day prior, I had informed him in front of his colleagues that if he wasn't willing to follow my lead, he'd be shown the door. I tried to deal with it privately, but I was unsuccessful, and the disagreement boiled over publicly in a staff meeting. The next day, this individual refused to resign, so I fired him. Later that same day, that's Thursday, February 2nd, a few days after the 50 million viewed Pfizer videos, I was informed by a different officer of Project Veritas that he would go to the board in a few hours from that moment and have an emergency vote to restructure this company. Receiving an agenda in my email while I was sitting on an airplane tarmac with the doors closing, the meeting was scheduled for the moment that my plane landed in Nashville. It became clear to me in that moment I would be removed from my position at Project Veritas by the time I landed at my destination. So, our mission continues on. I'm not done. The mission will perhaps take on a new name, and it may be no longer called Veritas, Project Veritas. I'll need a bunch of people around me, and I'll make sure you know how to find me. So with that, I'm going to collect my things. I'm going to load them into my car, and I hope to see some of you soon.
Huge win. Most Americans recognize the next step for him is to be indicted and placed in prison for all the lies and damage he has. What? These people. So they are trying to come after James O'Keefe like they did Donald Trump. Yeah, he exposed the wrong people this time. People are unfollowing in droves. I knew that statement they put out was a lie. James wasn't on vacation. I said at that moment, do not trust them, and that their lack of integrity would show. Here it is. Yes, whatever Veritas is, it can no longer be trusted. This was probably their agenda, unfortunately. Yeah, if you are currently following Project Veritas on Twitter now, is a good time to unfollow. Yes, I did. No, no James, no Project Veritas. I'll follow James where he goes. Of course, people are like they silence, yeah, they are silencing patriots. What a shame. I will no longer be supporting Project Veritas, James O'Keefe's Project Veritas. People are not happy. The Project Veritas is done. Just unfollowed everyone who signed that fake complaint letter. That is the very sad news that we have today, and I am so sad because I like James O'Keefe, and yeah, I hope I hope we see change soon. I hope he does something soon. I hope he gets his company back. If he does, it will be fine. But if they want to get rid of, how do they like divide the because this belongs to him? Will they pay him? So yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Bye.